Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. At this channel, we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Before I turned on the camera, I was trying to get into Cancer's energy, and I felt itchy all over, but on my face, not on my back. So it's not stress. It's like an anxiousness to get something started, but I felt still a little muddled up in the head. And so I think Mercury going direct is helpful. I feel like you're sitting on go and you want to get something moving. But let's find out what that is. I think that whatever it is, it's going to require you to do, to be all in. To be all in, I think is what it is. Oh, gosh, Spirit's already ready. So I do want to remind you that you should check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. Your sun sign is how you feel inside, like how you view the world. And your moon sign is how you react to the everyday things that happen around you emotionally. It's how you react. And your, these are great. And your rising sign is your personality. It's how the world views you. It's how you interact with the world. And so we're ready to go here. Just want to remind you that I really, really appreciate your likes, your shares, your comments. Oh my gosh, you guys just blew it up for me last week. So while I'm talking about that, can you go ahead and hit that thumbs up? I'd really appreciate it. And look what we have. We have the King of Wands. All right, so the King of Wands, this is a dude who's running a marathon or a race of some sort, blind. He's blind. So it's something that required a lot of work. It required a lot of practice. It required a lot of energy. But look, people are just cheering him on. He did not get out there and just decide to go run blind. It took work to get to the part where he was in a race, right? He didn't get there alone, and he didn't get there without effort. But look how much fun he's having. Look how much fun he's having. And that came out coupled with this card of paying attention to the details of hard work. It's the same thing. So there's something that you're working on. This is the Knight of Pentacles. And people are watching him work hard. They're aware of it. And look how focused, right? And so, yes, you're going to have to be focused. You're going to have to work hard. And in the end, I think you come out a winner. So I just think that's excellent energy, and what a great way to start. What a great way to start April. So yay, the moon is direct. I mean, Mercury is direct. Super excited about that. That should help a lot, but it's still in the shadow until the 17th. So that's gonna have, you know, an effect. But pay attention to the details. It's part of why you really need to pay attention to the details, because it's in a water sign, right? And so it's important. All right. We start out the week on Sunday. On Sunday with the moon in Aquarius, which is in your 8th house of transformation. And there's some sort of a resistance. There's been a resistance to this transformation that you've had to really work and really push through, right? This is this kind of energy here, where you have to pay attention to the details to create this transformation. And you have, gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. So, sometimes when we get stressy, we're not so kind to ourselves. We get frustrated. We're like, I can't believe I just did that. What's the matter with me? Don't talk to yourself like that. How you talk to yourself is probably more important than how you talk to anybody else. You live in the environment that the words create. They create the atmosphere around you. And so in order to promote the best possible life for you and for others, speaking with kindness is always... So I'm going to... that didn't work out so well. All right, I'm going to try something new and see if this works better. It's a much better attitude, and it means that everything is a learning experience, which it is. We're here to learn things. That's why we're here. If we got it right the first time, we wouldn't need to be here. That would be like skipping class. We're here to learn things. So show up for yourself. Be aware that you're not going to get it right the first time on everything. Oh my gosh, who wants to be that good anyways? Where's the fun in that? It's the detours, right? I sometimes will go for a drive and get lost. Like, I'll go somewhere where I don't know where I am. I have a general idea, but I've never been there before. I've never been on these roads. And I will allow myself to wander around, driving around random plant patterns, just to see what I see, just to see new things. And so if you don't take a few detours, if you don't get a few things wrong, you're missing out on the whole 3D experience of living, right? So surrender. Surrender to your higher self. Surrender to your higher knowledge. Surrender to... let the anxiety go. Just release it. Because on Monday and Tuesday, when that moon is in Pisces, that is in your 9th house of higher learning, higher knowledge, spiritual information coming in, research information, long distance travel. But I really feel like if you can just understand that it's a marathon, and it takes work, and it takes details and practice. And so just surrender to the fact that this is going to be a long journey, right? And enjoy it and have fun along the way. And, and yes, pay attention to the details around you. And it says, let your worries drift away, flow. Get in the flow. Get in the flow. Just surrender to it, release to it. Don't try so hard to control every minor detail. Look for the joy and the entertainment along the way. Mistakes are oftentimes the funny part. So learn to laugh at yourself, learn to laugh at life, and speak kindly to yourself when you don't get it right. Don't be hard on yourself. Okay, and don't be hard on people around you. Really, it's unnecessary damage. All right, so it just is. So Wednesday, the moon moves into Aries. And Aries is the get up and get them going energy, but I think that there's a sense of peace because you're in the flow. You're in the flow. And Thursday, it's void of course moon. And so that's kind of like just, okay, it's like the breath that you take when you've been working really hard, it's that's that moment. Because on Friday, when the moon goes new in Aries, then you're going to launch forward. And I don't know if you can see it. I never noticed it before today, but there's an owl sitting at the top of the gateway. That's wisdom. That's higher knowledge and wisdom. And so when this happens, and this is all in your career house. This is in your career house. King of Wands is career. Pentacles is career. There's so much career stuff here. This is you launching something. And it's exciting. And you're not going to get it right every time, every part of it. Just get in the flow and enjoy the journey. And know that you are going somewhere. And people are cheering you on. And yes, you need to pay attention to the details. Oh, this is so interesting. This has like nothing to do with anything I've been talking about. So okay. Simplify your life. All right, so the King of Wands has learned how to manage. Okay, so in the Wands, you have, the Wands are the day-to-day things that you pick up and you carry and you have to do, okay? So like the Five of Wands would be that there's some conflict of energy. There's lots of people trying to work at cross purposes with one another. The Six of Wands, there's a victory involved with it, but it's a work victory. And then the Seven of Wands is I'm standing my higher ground and I'm battling against all these things that are coming at me. And the Eight of Wands is, okay, let your arrows fly. Let's go, let's go. And the Nine of Wands is all about, okay, so I've got a lot going on and I'm getting exhausted. And the Ten of Wands is, oh my gosh, I don't think I could carry anymore. And when you get to the King of Wands, it's, I figured it out. I know how to manage all the things that are going on and I'm getting somewhere. And part of that is learning to simplify. Because if you look at that King of Wands, he's carrying one wand. He's carrying one wand. It's reflected in his stick, right? I don't know what you call it, but the blind man's, you know, where they feel their way along so they don't trip on things. He's down to one wand. So simplifying your life. Simplifying your life is going to be a key to the success. You know, He's cleaning the car. And he's focused on it. But if you notice, he could carry everything he needed out there to do this in one little bucket. It looks like he has like 2 things that he's using and a cloth and a sponge. He simplified it down. He's not coming out there with the whole store full of stuff, right? It's simplified. So look around your life in order to be successful this weekend coming up. While you have time, before everything gets crazy on you, where can you cut some stuff out? How can you simplify your life? And then you have healing the past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. So I think this is you being gentle with yourself, being kind with yourself, understanding that you can't get it right all the time. And part of healing the past is saying, you know, the things that I learned along the way, is the wisdom of that owl that's on the archway between the past and the future, right? Or the present and the future. But healing the past, letting things go that didn't matter. Part of simplifying your life is letting things go that don't matter, so that you can heal that, so that you have the energy to focus on what is ahead. Because believe me, if he's not paying attention to where he's going at every second, then he's in danger, right? And what's behind him is behind him, and it no longer matters. It's what's ahead that matters. Focusing on the details, moving forward, simplifying your life. I guess it did go with everything. All right, then the moon is going to move into Taurus on Saturday, and Taurus is, you know, very grounded energy, very action-oriented, but in a very slow, meticulous, steady pace, just like this. Oh, this is so funny too, right? Because the month of April is Aries and Taurus, and so this week is Aries into Taurus, and we have them both represented here. So this is a big deal. This is a big deal. All right, so this is your 11th house. A group activities. You're a very public persona. And you have realization on Saturday. Realization of a goal. It's the stepping forward. This is the way forward. This is where I'm going. And this is the acceptance. The acceptance of divine guidance. The acceptance of divine help, but I think it also might be acceptance of I release things, I'm moving things forward. I think it's acceptance of you for being human. Oh my gosh, I didn't even have to like shuffle. Oh, and they all just jumped out. Oh my gosh, spread messages of peace and harmony. The dove. Aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. The giraffe, that's just like that owl sitting on top. Simplifying your life, healing the past, learning your lessons. And the shark. Lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior. The gentleness. Oh my gosh. I am so excited for you, Cancer. This looks so great. What great energy. So being gentle on yourself, not expecting too much. Not expecting perfection, but aspiring to pay attention to the details and be forward facing and healing the past, letting stuff go, simplifying your life by letting go of the negative energy, things that you don't need, not carrying 10 wands. You just need one, right? That Ace of Wands, that new beginning, this opportunity to really let things be new with this new beginning in Aries. So, wow. You have 2 cards. This just flipped up, like when I set the other thing down. It says Hedgehog, be a magnet for light, love, and joy. Kind of what the dove said, right? Kind of what the peaceful warrior, be gentle. Not just on yourself, but on everyone around you. Like, oh my gosh, these are so exciting. You have strength in your faith. That's listening to your inner knowing that you are capable of creating whatever you want. And why do I know that? Because you also have the abundance card. Oh my gosh. All right. So Cancer, I will see you back here for your new moon reading next week. And then for the weeklies, I'm going to put together playlists that are individualized for each sign. I haven't done that yet, but be looking for it. It's coming soon. Oh my gosh, what an exciting week. I'm excited for you. I'm a Cancer, so I'm excited for me. I'm actually launching my business this week, so what? It's so exciting. All right, so you guys have a great week. I will see you back here, and you take care, and go get them. Go get them.